Welcome everybody to Big Als in Mississauga. So as you can see here, we're giving you guys a full shot of the store. It is huge. This is actually part of the store that you see. The rest is behind the wall, and it continues on. So here we're going to take you through, just show you the decorations and just the total size of the store. Because this place is really big. If you go in there, you will probably get lost in there, but that is totally all right. I've never had any objections getting lost in a fish store. But here you can see they have some display tanks on the left. These are tanks for sale, and they have your gravel, pretty much every different type of wood you could think of, holy rock, all your lava rock, just everything you could think of, guys. I mean, this store is totally packed to the brim. Fake plants. Like I said, you'll see some of the display tanks they have here. Like I said, I'm just taking you guys on a tour of the store just because there's just so much stuff in this store. We were in here for probably a good 2 hours, me and Sierra. It was a lot of fun. Here you see they have the lighting display, so you can test out all the different lights that they carry in the store, which is really cool. Not too many fish stores around these parts have lighting displays, so I thought this was pretty awesome to show you guys. Then we have here in the massive shark tank. Now this huge fish, I mean, this fish here that we're looking at right now, he is massive. He's probably about a good, like, 2.5, 3 feet long. Then we have the, I think it's a black tip reef shark. They do have these shark tanks at most of the Big Al stores. This here is one of the bigger ones that I've noticed. But yes, as you can see, these just absolute beautiful tanks here. That shark is just so majestic looking swimming around that tank. And then here we have one of the little marine setups that they have going. Once again, very beautiful tank. I stood in front of this tank for about a good 10 minutes, to be honest with you. I was just watching the corals move, and wow, just absolute beautiful tank, guys. And then here we go. We have some African cichlids in a African cichlid display tank. And then underneath, along this whole row here, you're going to see we have some ponds. Now these ponds are all with koi, and you will notice this. So you can see the ponds underneath. They have this at all of the Big Al locations. So here we have, looks like we have some swords and some other plants in there. And once again, koi in the bottom. Like I said, we do have koi in all the bottom tanks. And they have a wide variety of everything in the store, as you're really going to see here in the video. But plants all look pretty beautiful. Like I said, they got so many plants. There's more plants than what you just see here as well. We will show those in a minute. But yeah, like I said, this store is just massive, guys. And if you guys are in the Mississauga area, highly recommend to go check it out. Oh, you see some angels over here. And here we go. Now, in every one of the Big Al stores, you're going to see this big waterfall. It's one of their showpiece of the store, and absolutely beautiful. Like I said, me and Sierra, we just stood here and watched this for quite a long time. Actually, it was totally worth just sitting there. And the koi, they thought we were going to feed them, so as soon as I stood there, they were just piling up right beside me. So you can see here more plants. Like I said, this whole where the row was, this is actually all plants in assorted tanks behind. So tons of plants and more plants. But now we're going to take you along this whole wall here. This whole wall is actually just fancy goldfish. Everything you could possibly think of they have in here. You're going to have fantails, oranda, blackmores, did I say fantails, ranchu. I don't even know them all right now, guys. But everything you could possibly think of, they have here for your fancy goldfish. But yep, like I said, goldfish, 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 more goldfish. It's just crazy to think of how many tanks they actually have in this store. Just to actually take a really good look and to go and spend time in there. If you're looking at all the tanks, you're probably going to be in the store, like I said, for at least a couple hours. And they do have koi ponds at the bottom again, and all these rows. So, I think these ones here are just smaller koi and stuff like that, and these ones, the other one, were a little bit bigger. And then here we're getting into our marine section. So you can see here we have some cool little puffer fish. The marine stuff, guys, I wish I could tell you more of the names of them. One of the things that we didn't think of in the first video here, because this is the first fish room tour, fish store tour we've ever filmed, and didn't think to check the tags to get the names of the fish. And like I said, you got so many different types of fish in the marine tanks here. It's really hard to know them all. But the store is definitely fully stocked with marine fish. I'll tell you that. And they are just absolutely beautiful too. And one of the things I did see here that was really cool too is they even had some venomous and poisonous marine fish, which was totally cool. There's some fish that would do some damage to you. I think we're getting to these ones here really shortly. But yeah, one of the things here with these with the marine fish is just the colors of them are wow. It really makes you double think about getting a marine tank. Look at that fish. That fish right there is absolutely beautiful. I wish I knew the name of it, but it is. Yeah, he kind of looks like a saltwater ram. Sierra's saying so. And yeah, like just I don't know. It kind of makes you want a saltwater tank after really seeing all these fish. Eh? Yes, the corals. They have so many different corals over here, guys. We will get to the corals here in just a moment. I just wanted to give you guys some good footage of these marine fish because that's one of the things that we've actually lacked in our videos. We do have quite a few people who have marine tanks who really enjoy marine fish, and we haven't really had that overall footage for the marine people. So, definitely want to give you guys some footage too. Look at that really cool puffer there.
Oh, puffers.
And then we got some dories. Oh yes. Some venomous fish.
Some yellow tangs.
Some yellow tangs. I think we even have a lionfish in here too. Is there not? Did I not see a lion?
There was a lionfish in one of the tanks. I don't know if we passed them yet. But...
Oh, there's one.
I think that's a trigger.
Trigger? Oh, what is that?
Lion or something. I could be wrong. I'm gonna call him a trigger.
That fish had a really cool tail. I just noticed that now. But yes, this here is the marine fish. And that actually looked like a black clown. Is that what it is? I've seen one of those in town, and they're a really cool looking fish.
I don't think that's what they're called, but yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a black clownfish.
Lion.
Another lion, yeah.
They're really cool.
They are really cool looking fish, especially when we were at Ripley's Aquariums.
I was surprised to see. I didn't know they could live together.
Yeah.
I kind of thought that because they were venomous and really aggressive, I didn't think they could
live
coexist. But in a big enough tank, I guess it's possible.
Yeah. And then here we have all of the corals. There was one coral that really kind of did stand out to me, and I think it was a brain coral. Is that possibly what it was?
Yeah, they're big. They literally look like brains.
Yeah, and that coral was so cool. So, Reef Marine guys, if you have one of those, let me know in a video because I would really like to check it out because that was really cool.
I like the corals and the anemones that move. I don't know which types they are, but I think it's kind of cool that they plant themselves around the tank.
Yeah. And we have some Betta Fish over here.
Actually being filtered.
Yep, they do.
There's water flow in there.
There's water flow in there. They actually take care of the bettas in this store, which is very nice.
Look at the
Starfish.
So cool.
Yeah, I mean, like so much marine stuff in this store, guys. I mean,
In the freshwater too.
yeah. This is just half the store. We will go over to the other side of the store here momentarily.
But it's huge. It's like a Walmart, but just fish.
Fish, just fish, yeah. And like I said, just more frags here. And look at that thing. It looked like a little cactus tree. That was so cool. I can't remember what it was called for the life of me, but it was really cool seeing it in person. And then here we have some, looks like shrimp. Is that what it is? Shrimp? Yeah. I said, these marine tanks are really cool. Like, we don't have that many stores in our parts with marine fish, so being able to come down here and see all these marine fish was really something else. Because like I said, we just don't have that here.
Yeah, there's a couple, but it's you don't see the selection that you would normally see.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely don't. We definitely don't have a selection here. You might see a couple of tanks.
Probably why we really haven't gotten to know very many of these fish either, because we don't even see.
We don't even get to see them around, right? Yeah. So here we have some angels. I really do enjoy the angelfish. The angelfish are they're pretty nice.
Yeah, they're very peaceful. They seem very friendly, like
very sociable fish too.
Yeah, fairly sociable.
Yeah. And then here we have some guppies. Those ones are actually pretty colorful, though. I'm not gonna lie. That is a pretty colorful tank right there.
Yeah, it is.
And now, for some reason, I'm just aiming at the wall. Okay, I think there was somebody walking behind me here at the moment. And like I said, more guppies. We're going to show you guys the guppies this time because last time we missed them at the other Big Als store. And I seen a few comments going, no guppies? So yes, they do have guppies. Here are the guppies. So now we are going to get into the other side of the store, which is basically your African cichlids, your South and Central Americans, and everything else, yeah. And yeah, like I said, we got so many beautiful fish in here. And one thing that I did notice too, looking at all these tanks that we went in, there was not one dead fish. Did you see one dead fish in these tanks?
No, and it was huge, and we didn't even announce or really let them know beforehand that we were going.
Yeah.
It was just kind of surprised we're here.
Yeah, it was kind of surprised we're here, and we had permission to film at the door, and then we just walked in and filmed. So, oh, we have some discus here. Yeah, so there were, like I said, there was no notice for Big Als that we were coming in and filming the store,
Yeah,
and
I mean, even the glass is clean.
the glass was definitely clean. Yeah.
You know, even if you're taking the time where you're not just cleaning the bottoms, but you're cleaning the glass, then usually your tank's pretty clean.
Yeah. Like I said, the amount of fish in here, just crazy, guys, just crazy.
What's really cool is that this location, they do discounts. So if you buy five or six fish, they always give you a discount where you get it for you get 5 or 6 fish for a set price, so you save some money if you just buy 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Which is cool if you're looking, especially for African cichlid keepers. You want to stock a tank. Go into some of these bigger locations that offer the discounts are the way to go.
Yeah. Now you're probably not going to find some of the higher end African cichlids or the show cichlids that you would find at, let's say, Fanatics. But they definitely do have some nice fish in here, guys.
Yeah, it is. big spot. It's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah.
Really cool.
So just so many fish. So I think these here are just the rest of the African cichlids, and then I believe we move into the Central Americans. I'm not 100% sure. We will see in a moment. But look at that cool fish. He is really cool. He's got a lot of spunk, that guy. Some more. Those are barbs.
It's misleading because you wouldn't think they get that big.
Yeah, no, they really do get big. Wow. Some ribs, yeah. And just like I said, all kinds of fish in this store. Some Oscars. And what do we have here? Once again, I like the decorations. They actually put decorations in all their tanks here too, which is kind of a cool thing. So the fish have some actual hiding spots. It's not something you always see in all the fish stores, eh?
Yeah, some of them are kept pretty bare. I guess make it easier on maintenance.
Yeah. But they definitely do have the staff in the store here in order to keep these tanks clean, because like we were just saying, these tanks here are absolutely spotless. I believe this here is the African side, right? Here are the African cichlids we were telling you about earlier. Like I said, they have another whole row here with, I think, like 4 tanks high or something like that. So lots of African cichlids here as well.
Yeah, I mean, with this tour here, it was impossible to get every tank. There was just too many.
It was impossible. Come halfway through this tour, I was having a really hard time to walk. So, like I said, like this is. I wish we could have got all the tanks, but it would have been over an hour-long video to just include everything. But see, there's a really cool frontosa in there. I mean, just wow. Yeah, a lot of reds. Some of these fish are really beautiful. I really have come to like some of these African cichlids, even though I probably won't ever keep the African cichlids. Some of them are just absolutely beautiful and amazing fish. So I really do appreciate some of these colors and some of the looks and styles of these fish, because they are pretty amazing, eh? Some of them.
Yeah, I really like some of their mouths. The Pleiadi has a really cool big mouth. Some of them look pretty mean and nasty. They just look cranky, and I like that.
Yes, we do like our cranky fish and our aggressive fish. So it looks like we got 2 more rows left, and this is your mix of South and Central American cichlids here. But they did have some blood parrots in here, which are really cool because, you know, we like our blood parrots.
Yeah, they had a few different types of them too.
Yeah.
That's one thing we noticed when we were down in the Toronto area. If you're looking for blood parrots or hybrids,
yes,
you're gonna
find find exactly what you're looking for. Yeah, you're definitely gonna find the hybrids that you're looking for down south.
There's a huge selection, and
yes,
I mean every store has blood parrots, but not just blood parrots. They have 2 or 3 different types of them.
Yeah. See, if you come up north here where we are, and you're looking for a blood parrot, the fish stores don't even know that there's different types of blood parrots, so they only think there's only just one regular blood parrot. But you got your King Kong parrot, your there's just so many different types of blood parrots, and it's hard to it's hard if you're trying to find a specific type like a King Kong parrot. You're really not going to find that down here at all. And here we go. Looks like we've got some more angels in here. Those fish are really cool. They look like minnows, but they actually have like this really cool design on them, pattern on them. And yeah, just more fish, blood parrots. Here we go. And oh yes, like I said, so many fish. So it looks like we are just about done here. These are the last couple of tanks. So I would like to thank everyone who stayed with us here this far, and we really appreciate you guys watching. And we hope to see you guys down in the comments. Blood parrots. So like I said, thank you guys for watching, and you guys have yourself
a great day.
have a great day.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.